always watching out for you. You know, from vegan and meatless options to gorgeous trails for walkers, bikers, runners, Colorado's obsession with fitness is nothing new.
And while our state remains one of the healthiest, Colorado Springs and other areas saw a spike in heart failure deaths, according to the CDC.
Yeah, News 5's RENAE Skinner went to a doctor and also joined some ladies for a jog to kind of dig into this a little bit. RENAE, what'd you find out?
That's right, Bree, Ira. Well, at first, when you read this report, it just doesn't make sense. Coloradans, we run, we walk, we bike, we hike everywhere we go. But one doctor I spoke to says, don't be fooled by these numbers. We should all be concerned about the cardiovascular death rate increase, but we are still one of the healthiest states.
From views and trails that can take your breath away to runners just trying to breathe in and out. The scene and backdrop to Colorado Springs is as stunning as this startling fact.
75% of all cardiovascular disease is preventable.
And yet, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the cardiovascular disease death rate for Colorado Springs has jumped 25%, an increase that Dr. Samuel Hayes says is not completely alarming.
We're not entirely unique in that, you know, diet, exercise, sedentary lifestyle are creeping into our community just like they are in a lot of different communities across the country.
Meanwhile, at the corner of Nevada and North Campus Heights,
so we can start jogging.
a group of women, all but standing still.
Do you have a heart rate you want to stick to? No. No? I know when my heart rate's up.
A weekly group of ladies called the Soul Sisters. They meet up at the Colorado Running Company, jogging up hills, over ice, side by side.
Here, I just get motivated if I see somebody else running.
They also make up a group that's more likely to be affected by cardiovascular disease, women. And according to Dr. Hayes,
I talk with my female patients about that every day.
women have symptoms that often go unnoticed.
Just because you're not having crushing substernal chest pressure or chest pain doesn't mean that you're immune from having this represent heart disease.
Just like a state as healthy as Colorado isn't immune to this disease. The CDC says Colorado's obesity and diabetes rates, even though they're the lowest in the nation, are still on the rise.
Whenever you see such great expansion, you know, into a community, you're going to invite the health, unfortunately, the health concerns that you know, that are paired with that.
Still paired together on the trail, these running mates know the importance of having a healthy heart and a healthy bond.
All right, they have a healthy bond with each other. They run once a week, and those moments where you saw them walking, yeah, that was them taking a break for me. So I can breathe.
I'm surprised you went in on the jog. I'd have been too scared to do that.
Yeah.
It was definitely tough, but I want to mention Dr. Hayes says diet and exercise, of course, are the things you want to think about when you are thinking of your heart health. He also says technology is a good tool to use to track your food intake and, of course, find that activity you love.